Jeff Lynne, Sting, B.B. King, Jon Stewart. He is comedian, author, stand-up comic, and cancer survivor Pete Christensen. He kicks off his national tour at the Astor Hotel tonight. But first, Pete is with us. Pete, good morning.
Good morning, young man. Good to be here. You're all so young, I can't believe it. I got a pair of socks older than you. Wow, look at this guy. No, it's nice to be here.
Well, it's good to see you too, Pete. And tonight you're at the Astor Hotel. And you're a cancer survivor. Does that come into what you talk about in your comedy show?
Oh, very much so. I mean, I use comedy as a way to get people to kind of accept what it is and move on from there. You know, I mean, it's actually very, going through the process, the treatments and everything, it's kind of rough. I've been poked and probed more times than Paris Hilton at a bachelor party, I'm telling you, you know? But it's partially my fault. Even if I never smoked a cigarette in my life, and I wasn't a heavy drinker, social drinker, and now I don't drink at all, but still, you have to accept some responsibility. You know, my liver was so black and greasy, they thought it was Mitt Romney's hair. They didn't know, you know, it was just bad. And I led a rough life, you know. I had my nose broken in two places, a bar over on 34th and a pool hall on Central. So I have to accept some responsibility.
So you've been through it.
Things. Yeah.
All right, so what else do you talk about during the show?
Oh, well, I also talk about life in general, the things that people do that you wouldn't expect them to do, and the fact that sometimes you don't take care of yourself. When they checked my blood for cholesterol, they found bacon floating in there. That's not a good idea, you know. I used to put mayonnaise on my aspirin, you know. That should tell you something, okay?
Yeah, and folks here in Wisconsin, we're not always the best eaters.
No, I went to a restaurant the other day, I ordered a salad, they had it deep fried. Yeah. To tell you something, you know.
You got to look out for those hidden calories.
Oh, no, I want to mention a couple of things. This is at the Astor Hotel, as we mentioned before, not plugging anything, but 924 East, you know. And it starts at 7:30. The opening act is Zoe Silberstein and Gary O. And the agent Ron Lee was very nice to set this whole thing up. We're going to give a lot of the proceeds to cancer research. So it's for a good cause, and it's $5. We were talking off, Mike, it's the cheapest date in town, come on. You know.
Yeah, there you go, $10 for the couple, right?
Yeah, there you go. Great.
I did math in my head on my own.
Oh, I love this guy, look at him, huh? Right. Those 8 years in college weren't wasted, let's be honest.
That's right, putting that broadcasting degree to good use. So you're all over the place with comedy. I know that keeps comedians on the road. Do you talk about traveling? I know that gets to a lot of comedians. Yeah,
well, you know how it is. The road will defeat you because the road is not human. So if you're on the road constantly, if you don't find that balance, it will beat you, okay? You know, you end up drunk in a hotel room trying to change the channels on a TV station with a Kit Kat bar, you know? You have to learn to have all things in moderation when you're on the road, you know? And I've been to small towns, you know, I've been to little towns where you look on a nightstand that says what to do, while in Nakusa, Wisconsin, you open it, says you're doing it, you know? So, all right. I was in a town last week, the zip code was EIEIO. You know, just
small towns all over the place.
I'm telling you, you know.
All right, Pete, well, thanks so much for coming in to see us this morning again. Here's the information about Pete Christensen's show tonight. It is at the Astor Hotel. Tickets, like you said, cheapest
date in town. $5, $10 for a couple. It's going to be a lot of fun.
If we could come back out to camera just 1 second, I want to show. Pete's brought a couple of his books, and you're going to be on tour talking about the new books. What are they called?
This is the Rough Cut Cookbook. This is a book for women to get to their spouse so he can learn to cook for them. Okay.
Nice.
And this is Sandcastles and Songbirds. It's a biography, but written from the point of view of the women in a man's life. So a lot of the sentences end with "and rotate."
All right.